Hey guys, quick video for you here on really helping you understand people and connect more authentically. You see, I've talked to many people over the years, probably over about 300,000 now, whether it be on the street or in meetings or just connecting people, reaching out. And I've always been fascinated by people. I love people. Some people are really interesting and everybody's got a story. And knowing what I do about emotions and energy and motion, and what you do as well, just understanding how we hold on to emotions, release emotions, how we communicate our personalities, and we're sometimes feeling good, feeling bad, depressed, angry, sad, happy, joyful. We have different states. And a lot of my work with Tony has been on that, really understanding how we communicate with others, but also how we communicate with ourselves. And I remember being young and watching movies, and you'd see an actor in one movie and he walks a certain way like a good guy, and then a bad guy. And I would walk around my bedroom and I would act throughout my day, and I would take on these different roles, these different emotions, these different states of mind and being, and I would feel that in my body. And now in the work that I do and talking with so many people, it's interesting how as a child I would embody these emotions, and what they do is they really help us understand it in ourselves. So one of the best lessons that I want to share with you for life that's helped me connect with people is this form of modeling, of acting out, of moving into the same emotion as other people to help you connect. It's like if you're a man right now, imagine that you're a woman. Imagine that you have 4 kids and you're only 28 and you're a woman and you're a single mother and you're overweight and you had a childhood trauma. So you can start to add layers onto this personality, and you think, how would you move? How would you feel? What would your thoughts be like? Would you be heavy? Would you be upbeat? What would that body language take on? If you were yourself, but were missing a limb, or if you had been raped, or something really tragic happened to your life as a child, and you were still holding on to it, but you didn't want people to know. You'd see that there's all these layers. And if you're an actor or an actress, you could see how maybe for you could use some of this to help develop a character. But the understanding that I want you to have through this video is to think about it. How would you move? How would you think? What would your thoughts be like? Or if you had this terrible thing happen and you were overcompensating for it, how would you show up? And then notice that same vision that you have, notice that in people's voice and their eye contact. They look away, in somebody's sensitivity, somebody's vulnerability, somebody's lashing out, somebody being angry, being sad. It's about understanding and being compassionate. And I just got back from this 10-day Kundalini summer solstice in New Mexico, and they talked a lot about compassion and the ability to understand people. And I love the quote that was written there by Yogi Bhajan. He says, if you cannot see God in all, then you cannot see God at all. And I just thought that was so beautiful, because there is a humanness in all of us. It's what makes us who we are. And the ability to recognize that part of ourselves and people around us bonds us. And I think the world needs more of that. So whatever the exercise might be, have some fun with it. Think about how we communicate with others based on how we communicate with ourselves. And a lot of our thoughts and actions and feelings, emotions, and beliefs about ourselves or the world, or the rules that we have about what it means to be alive, to be healthy, to be wealthy, to have these standards. Where does all that come from? A lot of it comes from experiences. And the experiences that you've had in your life, positive or negative, have shaped you in some way, have molded your character, or have weakened your character, or strengthened your character, whatever you may say. There it is. And so as you think about that for yourself, and if you were into certain situations, feel how that would feel, understand how that would feel, understand that in someone else, and you will be able to communicate more effectively, with more compassion, more love, more certainty, because certainty comes from understanding. That's real certainty. I'll see you in the next video.